Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? I'm McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the 2009 sports comedy Big Fan. So, this movie stars Patton Oswalt as Paul, who is a 36-year-old man-child who still lives with his mother, and works a low-paying job, and doesn't really have much of a social life. I mean, he's got friends and stuff, but he doesn't really have much of a social life. And he's obsessed with the football team, the New York Giants. And yeah, he's like obsessed with it. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's nothing wrong with being obsessed with, a football team or something. Yeah, but so in this movie, he ends up meeting his like idol from that team, whose name is like Quantrell, but like like he ends up pissing Quantrell off, so Quantrell beats him up, and yeah, he gets beaten up pretty badly, and everybody wants him to make like a lawsuit against Quantrell, but of course, Paul doesn't, because if he does, then his team will like lose a couple of games. You know what I'm saying? His team will lose. He's worried that his team will lose. So yeah, this whole movie is like him trying to keep that from going on, keep that from happening. And this is a very funny film. It's a dramedy. It's a drama comedy. With some very funny moments. And some smart humor and some smart writing. This isn't a perfect movie, but it's a great movie. It was better than I expected it to be. I expected it to be great, but not as great as it was. It was funny, it was quotable. The story was good. The story was great. The editing was great. The pacing was great. Everything in this movie was great. It just wasn't perfect. And this movie has some smart writing, some clever writing, and some clever dialogue. I just really enjoyed this film. I had a blast watching it. It was really fun. The dialogue and writing is very witty. And there are some parts of this movie where it makes you think one thing, and then it reveals that it's not what you thought. And it's good at deceiving you, so that's a plus. That's really good. Anyway, I love this movie. I'm gonna give it an 86% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A-. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.